Hello everyone and welcome, I'm Acehawk, or otherwise known as Kev, and today is Sunday, so it's time for some special class Sunday. This one's going to be the Spectre Suppressed Shotty class, I don't know, but let's jump right into it. Alright, so this is the class we are going to be using. It was requested by random account, I believe, and it's going to be with the Haymaker 12. We've got Suppressor, Rapid Fire, and Laser Sight as our attachments, with the primary Gunfighter 1. We've also got Ghost, Scavenger, Tracker, and Gung Ho, with the perk 2 Greed, so that way we can have Tracker and Scavenger at the same time. So one of the trippy things I realized about this class straight up is that if you put Long Barrel and Suppressor on for the Haymaker 12, it looks like one of the guns that the clones use from Star Wars, and it just looks insanely cool. I don't know, that's just in my opinion. It looks pretty freaking awesome. But what's best about this class is that we've got a primary gun with attachments, and we've got a bunch of perks. We don't have to worry about using any knives or any rocket launchers or anything like that. And this time around, this special class Sunday was a lot easier to use, in my opinion. I found this class to be very fun, and it was actually a short-range powerhouse, because if you're wondering why I'm killing kids so easily, even with a suppressor on, it's because we're playing hardcore TDM and DOM. Mainly because I was requested to play those game types. Don't try using this thing in core. Like, I was trying to level the Haymaker up and just playing normal core team deathmatch and dom and like a bit of ground war. It is impossible. Alright, I thought, you know what, let's put the suppressor on, let's try and get used to it, get a little bit of practice in with this class while I try to level the gun up and unlock the rapid fire attachment. No, bad idea. Don't do it, because it is a potato gun in core, right? It will do basically next to no damage, and it has extremely small amount of range. Like, you cannot do any damage beyond like 5 meters in this, like, with this gun. Like, it is legit impossible. And then if you put a suppressor on there, you get no damage for like 3 meters. So yeah, it just gets even worse. But yeah, the biggest problem I found with this class for me to use was actually using the Ripper. I did not use it at all, and I apologize about that, but it is so difficult to use in hardcore. Just because you have to charge at the enemy in hardcore, where you pretty much die in one bullet. There has been some cases when I was playing hardcore, and one bullet of the 3-round burst of an XR2 killed me, and I was pretty much just saying, okay, I quit, I'm done, I cannot play with this class in hardcore. But I kept at it, and I just had a couple of really nice games where it was just a short map, and I was able to take full advantage of the class, because this class is very map dependent. Because this gun it has very small range because of the suppressor, and it's a shotgun, so while everyone else is running submachine guns or assault rifles mainly in hardcore, I had to use a shotgun, which means I have to use it like a normal shotgun. I can't range kids, so I have basically got like a small radius around me that I can get kills in, and otherwise that is not really much to it. So yeah, I had to use it like a normal shotgun, make sure I was in a closed confined space or a small map that I could take advantage of. If it was a large map, I tried to make a hotspot, but I couldn't give away my position because I had the suppressor on there, so I just kind of hoped that I would kill a couple of kids and stay in that area, and then when they couldn't find anyone, they would just come back to it, and then I would just be sitting there just like, yep, come on, feed me, come on, I want some kills. But props to you, random account. You gave me a really good class to use. This thing is an actual powerhouse in hardcore, because with the rapid fire attachment on this thing, like, you can fire off shots super quickly. A lot of the times, like, I would walk around a corner and just absolutely wreck a kid before they even had time to react. So it was great, and the laser sight was a great addition to have. A lot of hip firing was happening with this gun, and it was very useful, very handy to have in hardcore. I mean, I loved it. 10 out of 10 would haymaker with again. But the perk layout was actually also very good as well. We've got Ghost on, so that way in case any kids get a UAV in hardcore, because the UAV spam was pretty bad. If I was ever coming up against a tryhard in hardcore, then I would not have too good of a chance, because they would get UAVs a lot of the time, and that pretty much means, like, they know everything in hardcore. Like, if you get a UAV, your team's got a serious advantage. So that's why it was very useful to have Ghost on there. We also have the suppressor on, so basically kids had no two shits of an idea on where I was, which was very useful. Now, the tracker was also extremely useful. You could see I was using it a couple of times just to make sure that I could follow kids effectively. And it did come in pretty handy when I was flanking kids, which was always a welcome addition, but I probably should have used it a bit more in tandem with the Ripper, so that way I could actually give the Specialist a chance, but I do apologize once again about not using it. We've also got Gung Ho. I didn't particularly feel as if I was using Gung Ho like effectively, but I don't know, I think I did a decent job, and I wanted to get like a little quad feed or something like that for you guys, but I just couldn't. I mean, like, even though this class is a short range powerhouse, that's all it is, a short range powerhouse. I can't get long range kills and stuff like that, so it makes it very difficult to get multi kills and things like that. So yeah, that's why the best I could probably do was like a triple round ending kill cam. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that. So this next section of gameplay is going to be some domination, which I feel as if is a lot more suited to the class, because when kids are trying to play the objective, they're running towards that one place which I can kill them off, which makes it very useful to have the shotgun on. Now, whilst I did start this streak off in a pretty dog way, I know, I had to pull a couple of dog plays when I was low on health, because in hardcore, you don't heal, so if you're weak, like I am in this point right now, I'm going to stay that way for the rest of this life. I won't heal, I won't go back to normal health and things like that. Like, it gets to the point where half of a bullet will kill you. Like, the bullet can graze you and it will kill you. That's just how bad it gets sometimes in hardcore, so that's why I had to make a couple of dog plays, but I guess I got there in the end. So overall, this class was pretty fun to use. I had a good time, and I just straight up enjoyed myself when I was playing with it. So it was very, very welcome addition for Special Class Sundays, because it was a lot easier than previous Sunday episodes. So yeah, I do appreciate that a lot. So my thanks go out to you, random account, you top bloke, you. And I have to say, if you ever want to see your own class in a Special Class Sunday video, then it's not that difficult. All you have to do is leave a comment in the section down below, or even hit me up on Twitter. I've been starting to use that a little bit more now. I'll leave my Twitter name in the description if you want to also follow me in case you don't already. If you want to leave me with your own class, then be sure to leave something in the comment section down below. All you have to do is give me a 10 out of 10 class in the Black Ops 3. Also tell me which specialist and score streaks you want me to use, and if you really want, you can also even give me a playstyle and game types that you want me to play, and I'll go at it and give it my best shot. So anyway, that's just about it for this episode. I hope you've all enjoyed it. And if you do want to see your own class in the next video, then be sure to hit me up. I've been Asok, or otherwise known as Kiev, and I'll see you all on the next video.